Hi, good afternoon. My name is Tony Jaccaci. I am the head of Cincinnati Country Day School, and I'm joined here by Merle Black, a member of our history department and a longtime serving faculty member, and we're here to welcome you to Country Day Homecoming. We realize that you won't be able to join us on campus today because of the COVID-19 pandemic that is across our country and our world, but we hope that you'll have wonderful chances to connect online today. Now, Merle and I are going to say a couple of words of welcome to you and toast you as you begin this afternoon, but I want everybody to know that on campus this year we are staying safe. We're in our 6th week of school when we're recording this, but we wear masks wherever we go inside, but when we're outdoors, as long as we stay 6 feet apart. Merle, just make sure. Are we okay? All right. And were we inside, we'd have some plexiglass as well. Now, Merle, I know you and I are teaching a class together, one of the best parts of my day. And last spring, we were completely virtual. So you had a lot of experience and ran some masterful classes when video conferencing. So for our alumni at home today, do you have any advice on how to run a great video conference and really to get everybody engaged?
Well, I'm assuming that some of you had me as a teacher in class, and I think I proved over and over again that technology isn't my forte. So I think I'm lagging a bit behind, but I can't tell you how pleased I am that we're here on campus. And now, I'm standing next to the head of the school, but I want to make it very clear that what he has done and his administrative staff in making it possible for us to be on campus. I mean, I can hear little children right now singing, running, talking, the whole bit, and it is so much better to be on campus. And I think those of you who know me, and you know the teachers at Country Day that you learned under for many years, just how important it is to be in person. And so I think the school's taken the lead. It's one of the lead schools in terms of making it possible to be on campus, but to be safe at the same time. I'm no longer a young man, so if I didn't think this was safe, I wouldn't be here. And so I'm very grateful to the school, to the administration, that we can be here in person. This is the way to teach. So I can't really brag about my technological prowess. In the class I teach with Tony, he takes care of most of the technology, but I am learning.
Very good. Well, thank you. You went a bit off script there and didn't exactly give advice, but wonderful comments, and we're excited.
You often call me on going off script.
That's your class. It should be Merle going off script class. That's what I love to do so much about teaching. Now, Merle, we're going to toast our alumni, and we wish that you were with us here watching a football game on a Friday night, meeting with all of your classmates in the classes of O's and 5s and anywhere in between, but we know that you will not be able to do so. So we would like to toast you, but before we toast, I'd like to just welcome Merle to offer a couple of comments. I asked Merle if he's going to step off screen for a moment here, and then I asked Merle to put some thoughts, and Merle is a wonderful public speaker, but he can't do what he's asked to do entirely. So he wrote some very thoughtful words. I'm going to step back just a little bit, 6 feet, Merle.
Okay.
And you go ahead and maybe share some of your thoughts.
Well, I wish we were here in person. And as you see me, and I think I've aged, but I would like to see you as well. During this fine season of this fine time of COVID-19, this global pandemic, I admire your commitment to get together virtually. I graduated from public high school in the dark ages of 1971, and I have been back once to ask the teacher I thought competent and inspiring, a history teacher, for a letter of recommendation. Mr. Peters never wrote it. Homecoming lends itself, as it should, to nostalgia, to gather even online and share stories of what was good and occasionally bad at Country Day. And with your fellow classmates, to renew and strengthen bonds of friendship. Those of you who had me in class or ran cross country and track know I am a storyteller. And surely this is an occasion to tell stories and raise our glasses to life at Country Day. Many of you experienced the academic demands of the biting humor of Tim and Pat Dunn, the brilliant confusion of Bob Plummer. Perhaps there are a few who recall the odd Mrs. Hokinson, or the legendary and tongue-chewing Mr. Strauss, the bow ties of Mr. Fawcett, the track fanatic Mr. Walsh, Mr. Black's obsession over Michelangelo's David and those enormous and powerful hands. Perhaps you reach back to the saintly Mr. Pattison and one of this country's best heads, Mr. Rauschenbusch. No doubt you outwitted your parents and attended unauthorized parties that got out of hand at least once or twice. Surely there are memories of beating or losing to Summit and Seven Hills in high-stake athletic contests. Plays and art exhibits showed your artistic talent. Perhaps there was a trip to Honor Council. Nostalgia has its place, yet even during this unusual homecoming weekend, we turn our thoughts to Country Day today and tomorrow. From my perspective of 33 years at Country Day, and having known and worked with Tony Strauss and Lee Pattison, whose Country Day association goes back another 45 years on top of my 33, the school continues to hold true to its primary commitment to academic excellence. Former head of school Rob McCrae often told the student body, quote, "To those to whom much has been given, much is expected." Today, Country Day continues to prepare students in a fast-changing world to excel in college and in life. Country Day stands among Cincinnati's most precious institutions. In ways small and large, continue to support Country Day. Finally, I need to say something about your parents. More often than not, meaningful achievements in life require multi-generational commitment. Raise a glass to your parents, who not only had the good judgment to send you to Country Day, but made the financial commitment as well. As a teacher who loves Country Day, thank you for joining your classmates this weekend to celebrate your years at Country Day and this institution that nears its centenary. Know that when you raise a glass to Country Day, you honor educators Dick Schwab, Chuck Yeiser, Bill Hopple, Joe Hoffmeister, Susie Lewis, and so many other great teachers. Thanks.
All right, Merle, that was really fantastic. So I'm going to put this down on the ground.
Okay.
There we go. Now it's the school day, so we're going to toast you. We're going to, as you just encouraged us to do,
Okay.
Merle, to raise a glass. But we're going to use something maybe not too strong, maybe a little bit later, Merle. Later this evening we could maybe get together and share something a little stronger. But first of all, cheers. Thank you for those wonderful words.
You're welcome.
Thank you for leading. Merle is our faculty leader now. You mentioned all of those names who have come before him. I know they were your mentors. And now Merle mentors a vast group of teachers, really fantastic, who look up and really learn from our master teacher, Merle Black. So thank you and cheers to you. And Merle, let's raise our glass to the classes of O and the classes of 5.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.